Hello, in this tutorial we'll have a look at the sales lifecycle. So what do we mean by that? So essentially when you receive an inquiry, you may then wish to visit the customer, and then you might wish to issue an estimate, and then hopefully you await a final decision. So we call those different stages in a potential deal, we call that a sales lifecycle. So if we just click up here and we have a look in the system settings, we can see the lifecycle. This entry, by the way, won't be visible in this menu if the estimate feature isn't enabled for your type of user. And you can enable that by going into the user type and just switching it on. But let's just have a quick look at the sales lifecycle. By default, the system comes with a really simple sales lifecycle. So when you add an estimate, you would just go in and tag it as an initial inquiry. So then you go and you visit the customer, you find out more information about it, you add in a little bit more detail, you know it's a real opportunity. So you work some more on the estimate, maybe, and then eventually you would issue the estimate, and then you're just awaiting a decision. So some organizations find it really useful to be able to see how many opportunities have we just received in, and often that alerts you to chase those up, to find more details, to get the next meeting with the customer. And then finally, when you do some work on the opportunity, you know it's a real opportunity. Those are all the opportunities that you're working on. And finally, when you issue the estimate to the customer, you'll have a list of all of the estimates that you're awaiting decisions on. So you can go in and modify these, you can remove them, you can add in new ones, you can rename them. It's just a matter of just clicking edit and so on. You can also specify the order of these, and that's just so that we can order them in a logical way and it's not dependent on the on the spelling. And then to apply a status, if you click back on the estimate and we add in an estimate, by default it gives it the initial inquiry, and at any point in time you can just go in and you can select it's now a real opportunity, or if you've issued the estimate to someone, then you can just flag it up as estimate issued. So this way you can look at your entire sales pipeline at any point in time, and you can see how mature all of the different potential business opportunities are, especially when you've got one or two people working in an organization. This is quite a useful feature and it's very, very simple to set up. If you don't wish to use it, then you could simply go in to the settings and go into Sales Lifecycle, and you could simply delete these two and just call it Enquiry. So you've got a lot of flexibility and you can choose to use it or not to use it, and that's up to you. Okay, I will see you on the next tutorial.